God has made us a perfect way through His Son, Jesus Christ, to make sure that we stay connected to Him. Because at that time, Jesus really became their light. He really became their teacher, their leader, their guider. And when He left, He clearly mentioned that we're going to need a comforter, we're going to need a counselor. He's going to work to our advantage. So one who is not having an advantage by himself, he's working at a disadvantage. So this is how God is way smarter than us. This is how we can never get any closer to understanding His ways, His plans. But after all, one thing I like, the one thing He just wants to do is to protect us until we clearly and honestly understand that we're always going to be fighting this man whenever he tries to give us orders, whenever he tries to give us instructions, directions. We will always be saying, God, we got it. When we're not speaking, we don't have anything under control except through Jesus Christ, the man who conquered everything. This man proved to be the hero of heroes, the greatest of all time. He walked this earth, never sinned, not even once, left all of that advantage, that victory, that power, that leverage. I don't know. Yeah, that spirit. And then He said, never leave Jerusalem until the Spirit of God falls upon you. He's a man who speaks with full understanding. And I'm glad to be born again, because one thing I know, one thing I understand is that God has begun working in me in mysterious ways that I can't even understand myself. You see, sometimes with my finite mind, I always claim I understand the operations, you see, the unfolding of heavenly business. Honestly speaking, I have nothing under control. You see, it has been proven a number of times again and again to me that unless I surrender all to this man, I'm gonna find myself in places I don't even know how I got into. So this is the moment whereby I come back and I say, Father, if this is your will, let it be done upon my life. If it's your will for me to surrender, God, not to walk by my own understanding. It's a pity that even the Bible clearly states these things, but somehow we complicate them. In fact, we twist it just so to open a slight flexibility, a slight room for us to breathe. You see, to give ourselves some tiny credit, yet all the glory belongs to God. And He understands clearly why it all belongs to Him, because nobody can bear God's glory. If you want to bear God's glory, can you do what He does? Can you do what He has done? Absolutely not. So He's kind of protecting us from saying, don't go there. I know a man in heaven that once ventured that route of no return, wanted to be like God. God, not even God Himself. He just wanted to be like God. And that messed up his entire life, his entire fate. It corrupted him. So with this space of time given upon earth for us to know God,